What if I told you that the United Nations, yes, the actual United Nations, is offering a master's degree in cybercrime? Not just any master's, a program that covers AI enabled criminal offenses, crimes in the metaverse, cyberterrorism, cyber warfare, digital forensics, international cybersecurity law, taught by UN officials, prosecutors, law enforcement officers, and academics from around the world. It is 100% online, open to all nationalities, and fee exemptions are available for students from the developing countries and for women. The application deadline is September 6, 2026. Welcome back to Scholarship. On this channel, I find global academic opportunities so you don't have to. Subscribe right now. Let's go deep into this one. Okay, so what is this program and who is behind it? Let me tell you who is running this program because the institutions behind it are extraordinary. The program is called the LL.M in Cybercrime, Cybersecurity and International Law. LL.M stands for Masters in Law. It is the postgraduate law degree recognized worldwide by courts, law firms, by courts, by law firms, by international organizations and governments. This LLM is organized by UNICRI, as you can see in the screen, that is the United Nations Interregional Crime and Justice Research Institute. UNICRI is one of the co-research and training institutes of the UN systems. Established in the year 1968, it is mandated to support countries globally in preventing and countering crime, promoting justice, and upholding human rights and peace. So the degree itself is officially issued by UPEACE, the University for Peace. UPEACE was established in the year 1980 through an international agreement approved by the UN General Assembly. It is headquartered in Costa Rica and has the mandate literally written into international law to provide humanity with the university dedicated to peace, cooperation, and global security. A UPEACE degree is recognized internationally and carries the weight of the UN system behind it. The academic partner is the Center of Security and Crime Scenes, CSCS, a joint research center of the University of Trento and Verona in Italy. Founded in 2021, it specializes in criminology, law, data science, and security research. This is not a private online course or a random university program. This is a master's degree connected to the United Nations, and that matters enormously for your career. Okay, so before we get into program structure, let me explain why this field is so critical right now, because it will help you understand why this degree is valuable. We live in a world where crime has gone digital at a scale that has imaginable 20 years ago. Like if you imagine, like 20 years ago it was not possible, but now it is like doubling. Ransomware attack, crippling hospitals, state-sponsored cyber warfare targeting infrastructure, criminal networks running billion-dollar operations, online terrorism coordinated through encrypted platforms, financial fraud executed by AI systems, and yet most legal systems were not built for this. Most prosecutors do not understand the technical dimension of cybercrime. Most law enforcement agencies lack the specialists to investigate and prosecute digital offenses at an international level. And the frontier is getting more complex, not less. AI is now being used to commit crimes, deepfake fraud, AI-generated child exploitation material, automated phishing, and crimes are beginning to occur in virtual and metaverse environments. Digital asset theft, virtual world assault, legal terror that does not yet have clear framework. The world desperately needs professionals who understand both the law and the technology, people who can sit in a room with both a software engineer and a prosecutor and translate between them, people who understand the international criminal law and digital forensics and risk management and the psychology of criminal actors. That is exactly who this LLM trains. So let me walk you through what this program actually covers, because it is genuinely comprehensive. The program runs from October 12, 2026 to November 28, 2027. It is delivered entirely online with an optional 10-day in-person workshop in July 2027 in Turin, Italy at the UN campus. The curriculum is organized modules that run in 3 weeks blocks, with 2 modules running in parallel at any time. Every week requires approximately 9 to 15 hours of study, a combination of recorded lectures, live webinars, readings, and forum discussions. Let me give you a flavor of the key themes. First, the international and comparative legal framework. You study international law, human rights standards, and cooperative criminal law as they apply to the digital sphere. This is the foundation. Second, the full spectrum of cybercrime phenomena, organized cybercrime networks, cyberterrorism, cyber warfare, and here where this program really stands out. AI-enabled offences and emerging risks in virtual and metaverse environments. These are not theoretical topics, they are the crime against happening right now and the crimes that will define the next decade. Third, the actors and victims. Who are the hackers? How do criminal networks operate online? What is the profile of a cyber terrorist? What are the different forms of online victimization, from cyber stalking to financial fraud to identified theft? You study this from criminological, psychological, economic, and sociological perspectives. Fourth, practical cybersecurity, risk assessment, incident response, protection of critical infrastructure, compliance with national and international regulatory frameworks. This is where law meets operational reality. Fifth, digital forensics and investigation, hands-on experience with investigative tools. How do you collect, preserve, and present digital evidence? How to intelligence operations work on the cyber domain? And finally, the graduation project, a research paper that demonstrates your ability to synthesize everything you have learned. This is not a surface level survey course. It is a rigorous interdisciplinary masters that build real expertise. Now let me tell you about who is teaching you, because this faculty list is exceptional. You have an UN official, legal officers from the Terrorism Committee, Executive Directorate, Human Rights Officers from the UN Office of Counterterrorism, Associate Experts from UNODC, the UN Office of Drugs and Crime. You have law professors from Michigan State University, Temple University, Leiden University, Maastricht University, and the University of Montreal, internationally recognized institutions. You have practitioners, a computer forensic consultant who works with UNICRI and law enforcement agents globally, a carabinieri officer who heads an ICT security department, a national cybersecurity authority led from Ghana, criminal lawyers who specialize in cyber issues. You have criminologists, psychologists, and sociologists studying the human dimensions of cybercrime, who commits it, why, and what happens it has on victims. This is not a faculty of academics who have never left the university. This is a faculty of people who work in the field every day, who have investigated real crimes, cybercrimes, persecuted real offenders, designed real cybersecurity policies. Learning from these people is itself worth the price of this program. Okay, let me address something I know many of you are thinking. Can I do this while working? The answer is yes, and this is by design. The program is 100% online. Recorded lectures are available at any time. Live webinars are recorded and uploaded for those who cannot attend synchronously. Weekly assignments are due on Mondays, meaning you can complete them over the weekend. The program is designed to require between 9 and 15 hours per week. If you're a working professional, a practicing lawyer, a law enforcement officer, or someone with other commitment, the schedule can work around your life. The optional in-person workshop in July 2027 in Turin at the UN campus is not compulsory. You can attend online if you prefer, but if you can attend in person, it is a unique experience. The UN campus in Turin has full facilities. The workshop combines case studies, simulations, and collaborative discussions. And Turin itself is one of Italy's most beautiful and affordable cities. Now let me walk you through who can apply. You need at least 3 years university degree from an internationally recognized university. The eligible fields are broad, that is law, political science, international relations, criminology, social sciences, information engineering, Psychology, cognitive science are equivalent. Note that this is not exclusively for law students. If you have an engineering degree and work in cybersecurity, then you are eligible. If you have a criminology degree, you are eligible. If you have a political science background with an interest in international security, then you are eligible. You need full proficiency in written and spoken English. The suggested minimum IELTS 6.5 or TOEFL IBT 90. However, and this is important, an English language certificate is not mandatory. If you have completed a degree in English or if you are a native speaker, that is sufficient. The program coordination team may conduct a phone interview to assess your English if needed. You need basic computer literacy, standard software applications, and you need to be genuinely committed to this field. The admissions committee reads your motivation letter carefully. Now I wanted to spend a moment on the fee exemptions because it's crucial for many of you watching. The tuition fee is USD $12,000. I know this is a significant amount for many students, particularly from developing countries, but here is what you need to know. A limited number of fee exemptions are available. These are awarded based on merit, with priority given to students from developing countries and to women. If you believe you qualify, here is what you need to do. Section 23 of your application form, the section called Other Relevant Information, you explicitly request a fee exemption and motivate your request. Explain why you need financial support and what background you come from. Candidates will be informed about exemptions available during the selection process. Exemptions are awarded at the end of the selection process. This means the process is apply first, get selected on merit, then receive information about whether an exemption is available to you. So do not let the $12,000 figure stop you from applying. If your application is strong, the financial support may be there. Moving on, how to apply. Step 1, complete the online application form using the link on the UNICRI website. The deadline is September 6, 2026, but the program selects on a rolling basis. Apply early. Within 7 working days of submitting, you will be notified of the result. Step 2, after submitting the form, you will receive an email from the UNICRI requesting the following documents, that is a motivation letter, which is 1 page maximum in English, explaining why you want this program and any relevant experience, your CV in English, scan copy of your passport photo page, English language certificate if you have one, official copy of your bachelor's diploma in the original language, official certified translation of a diploma into English if it is not English or Italian, official university transcripts with course titles, grades, credits and grading scales, certified translation of transcripts if not in English. Step 3, if you are requesting a fee exemption, make sure to include that request in section 23 of the application form. Note, once offered a place, you have only 3 days to accept the offer and 10 days to complete the payment. These deadlines cannot be extended. Plan for this financially in advance. Let me tell you what doors does this degree opens, because they are significant. The LL.M prepares you for careers such as cybercrime prosecutors and law enforcement officials, international cybercrime lawyers, transnational cybercrime analysts, researchers in public and private institutions studying cybercrime, officials at international organizations including UN agencies, Interpol, Europol and regional security bodies, and cyber risk management professionals in international businesses. The program includes dedicated sessions on career guidance, professional development, specific references to opportunities within the UN systems. Throughout the program, you work directly alongside lawyers, law enforcement officers, prosecutors, and UN officials. These are not just guest speakers, they are your faculty. These relationships can become career-defining professional connections in a world where cybercrime is growing faster than institutions can respond. The professionals who understand both law and technology are among the most sought after in the entire security sector. Let's recap. LL.M in Cybercrime, Cybersecurity and International Law, organized by UNICRI and UPEACE, United Nations institutions, taught by UN officials, prosecutors, law enforcement experts and global academics, 100% online with optional Turin workshop, open to all nationalities. All disciplines are welcome. Duration is between October 2026 to November 2027. 42 credits and fee is $12,000 with exemptions available for developing country students and women. Application deadline is September 6, 2026. Rolling basis to apply early. All the official links are in my video description below. And that's it for today, guys. If this video helped you, please like it right now. It takes 2 seconds and help me reach more students who need this content. Subscribe so you never miss an opportunity like this, and comment below, are you coming from a law background or a tech cybersecurity background? I read every comment and reply to every one. Good luck, go apply, and I'll see you in the next video. Link is in the bio. Bye, take care.